Alright guys, we're going to do a split back Sulphur Nymph. This is size 14 Dahaku nymph hook. We're going to use 8/0 black thread. I'm just going to go ahead and start wrapping it on back. Snip that. And then I'm going to get some barred mallard flank. That's tan for the tail. I'm just going to measure it off the length of the hook. Just snip that excess. I'm just going to take, this is some really light lead, and just a little bit of lead just to give it some weight. I like to fish this a lot of times as a, I mean you can sink it deep, but this is more of a emerging pattern. I'm just going to put a little bit of weight on there. That's probably the lightest lead you can get. And I really like this pattern without a bead. Alright, and you can kind of wrap that if you want. But I like to leave it kind of right in the middle, a little bit off that eye, because that's going to help give this nymph a little bit of shape. But I'm going to get some 6/0 mono, clear mono. Just tie that in. And take it on back to the tail. And right here I'm going to take a highlighter and I'm just going to take that mono and just kind of hit that thing. That's going to help give you a little bit more segmentation. You can see a little better, and I'll just hit both sides of it. And just leave it. Then get you some dubbing wax. I'm going to get some brown dub. And just dub it on up. I'm going to unwrap this just a little bit. I'm going to taper it a little bit more. And let my taper right there. I'm going to stop right about in there. gonna take my mono, segment it up. And snip that excess right there. Then we're gonna need some goose buyouts. You just need 2 black. Get them like that, and I just want you to cut off those bases. You don't need a lot, and so just go ahead and snip some of that off. Okay, I'll hold this one, put them on one at a time, tie them in by the base. And I'm gonna hit this one up on the other side. Then you're gonna need some yellow foam, and I need you. And this has got black on the back, but they're not gonna see that, so it's not gonna matter. But I'm gonna get right to the very edge, as close as I can get, and just as thin as I can get. Just snip you on it, as thin as you can get it. And lay that foam right in there on top of that. Cover that. Come on back out and double back. And then I'm going to get some more dubbing wax. And some more brown dub. Get in there and cover all that. It's getting a little punchy there. Lost it there. Hold on. And take your foam, pop it over, give it a couple wraps. I'm just going to reposition my fly. It's getting a little saggy, and then snip that thing as close as you can get it. Alright. Now, don't forget, we're going to add some legs. And I'm going to go back to that mallard flank. And put some on both sides. Pinch it. Snip that excess. And that's why I tell you with this fly, it's good to use 8/0 thread, because it gives you, especially when you got tedious flies. And I consider this a tedious fly because man, it works so good, it's worth doing it. But it gives you room to do it. Put that on the other side. Pinch it. snip it. Take your 2 biots. You can do them one at a time, you know. You want to wrap. Get your other one. Make sure your foam's showing. That yellow's showing. And then just get your whip finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hit it twice. Snip it. Snip any excess you got. And get those goose biots. And then there you go. And there's that split back. And that's what you're looking for. And I'm gonna take some, and this is key, is take some Sally Hansen's and cover that hatch back. Just take it on out to the thread. That'll give it a little shine, but it also gives it added strength too, so those bites won't pop. You know, you can catch a couple fish on it. But fish this one, you can fish it deep, you can fish it, you know, when they're keying in on sulfurs on a sulfur hatch looking up, you know, you want to just drop it short. But this is a great pattern. It really matches the bug what it's doing. You know, you can put beads on them, but I like the way it looks without it. I like the way it fishes. You know, and I tell you, I'm a firm believer that foam makes that fly ride a little different. That's why they like it so much. That's the split back Sulphur Nymph.